Hey, what's up, guys? Game Master 8000, guys, and today, guys, before I get to the video, guys, I just want to say I had a best birthday, guys. My parents threw me a best party, guys. It was great, guys. It was really awesome. I got good gifts, guys. That's right, guys. I enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, today. You remember, guys, on the last video that I've been playing Mr. B, guys, by going ghost, guys. And I already seen two ways to escape, guys. And I see all the items and I know what to do with them. Okay, guys? Anyway, guys. Now we're going to learn about a true story about Mr. Meat. Okay, guys? So let's get going.
Sometimes we have to remember one thing, that there is no limit to violence. It is not pleasant, but sometimes we have to remember that the world is not the story that told us as children. Sometimes we must recognize that it is all the fault of men. But what makes a man? Probably what is in this house. Should we try to understand it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
We can't understand.
It is difficult nowadays to understand something about human behavior. Too difficult.
Okay.
There is a farm in the middle of a desert area in America. No one pays much attention to it. It seems to be a simple farmer's house or an abandoned house. The police never come here.
Why?
But there is a problem. In the nearest city, 10 people have disappeared in recent years.
Oh, jeez.
The police investigated to find a serial killer, but it seemed that the U.S. government doesn't care about this. In the house lives Mr. Meat.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Is that the same place when Granny was? Is that the same place where Granny was back at her old house when Romania, where her parents had died?
His name was Johnny Lee Johns.
Johnny.
He always been a
Johnny Lee John. That's a weird name.
Shy and introverted child. In the garden of the school, he preferred to watch the ants feed on dead animals.
Ew.
He didn't play with
Don't take away violence.
other children. He was very good at school, but he was strange. He was different. He had been traumatized by his parents.
Why?
His father beat him every day and also beat his mother.
Sounds like his dad's insane. Gone completely insane. Like his own mother marry a psychopath.
One day his mother denounced his father, who went to prison.
Whoa. Okay, well, good thing. Good job arresting this insane man. Whatever's got into his head has to stop.
Johnny grew up with his mother, who died of cancer.
No.
At the age of 14, Johnny lived on the street of his town, sometimes at some neighbor's house. One day, luckily, he was hired to work in a butcher shop.
Wow, okay.
He started making money and started to go to the gym.
Jeez.
He began to tattoo himself and to take anabolics.
No wonder why he got all those tattoos. And he was buff.
The anabolics made him even more crazy. He spent nights drinking beer and other alcohol. But what nobody knew was that he ate raw meat. And he loved it. A lot. Behind apparently good eyes.
That was ugly face. Yeah, I can see why all the meats around his house that have been searching for items and everything.
He was hiding the desire for a bloody revenge because of his unhappy childhood. He never had any relationship with a woman. He suffered from social alienation. He was alone. He wasn't able to make friends. He did not trust anyone. He liked the violence, and he always fantasized with his mind.
Jeez.
When he had enough money, he bought a house on a farm above an old installation of Central Water Supply. When he was 30, Johnny knew a woman, Chloe, that would become Johnny's girlfriend.
I thought you said he never had a relationship with a woman. Well, now he does. Okay.
And after 1 month, a little girl was born.
Aww. So he's the father now. He had a relationship with a woman, and now he has a daughter, huh? And also, I see some pictures of his daughter and his wife. Did he kill them, or did his mother divorce? Did his wife divorce him to get away from him?
Johnny
Oh, wait, find out.
was a father. His life changed.
Oh,
He stopped taking drugs and anabolics, and he started to love. He left the butcher shop and he
Yeah.
started selling meat from home. He considered his house as a restaurant. Her daughter always called him Mr. Meat.
well, that's a good name. At least your daughter picked out that name. Good for her.
So he called his restaurant Mr. Meat.
Nice.
But he continued to eat raw meat secretly, and it was killing him.
If it's killing you, so stop eating freaking raw meat, man. Seriously, why can't you just eat something else?
After 4 years of family, his wife was exhausted.
Oh,
She continued to suffer from
wow, 4 years. That's good.
Mr. Meat's violence. Then, his wife wanted the divorce. But
No.
Mr. Meat got angry.
Why would you divorce him? Because he was eating raw meat? Oh no, you're gonna make him mad. He's gonna go crazy on you.
And he beat her. When he found out she used drugs,
What? Why on earth would she do that? Come on, Chloe. What the hell, Chloe? What the hell? Oh no, you. Oh man, guys. She did drugs behind his back. Just like Mr. Meat eat raw meat behind her back. Oh no, guys. They're both terrible for each other. They both deserve each other. But they had a daughter.
he killed her.
No.
Then he looked at her daughter, and he killed her too.
No.
Then he filled the bathtub with acid and dissolved the bodies of his wife and daughter to get rid of them. He bought a lot of meat. He was crazy. He was sick.
Of course he was.
He put the meat everywhere.
So that explains why I had to get a glove to get that round key inside that tub. I know it was acid because if you touch it without a glove in, you gonna burn your hands off. Anyway, let's continue.
But Mr. Meat wasn't only interested in animal meat. He started to cut human flesh. He killed 3 people that were walking near his home.
What?
And he sold the meat of the corpses to passers, passing them off as normal meat. He created the Mr. Meat Company.
Are you sure he didn't just turn people into pigs, kill them while they were pigs, and then just sell them as meat? Those people even know what they be eating?
He sold a lot of meat. Some customers came to eat. They ate in the farm. Mr. Meat had become known in his village, but he didn't kill all the customers. Only some, when he wanted to. One day, the news arrived of the disappearance of his girlfriend and his daughter. He kept the newspapers as a souvenir and set up a secret room, accessible only from the outside.
And he thought he could hide that from me, but he didn't.
Which was then walled up.
Jeez. I felt bad for his daughter and his wife.
Then he erased their faces from the photos in the living room.
Looks like he doesn't want to see their face.
Sometimes some men came alone to eat at Mr. Meat's because they were traveling for work. Mr. Meat stunned them with a large piece of meat and carried them to the torture room. Then he killed them. Some men
With the big freaking meat in his hand? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Well, that's even worse than getting hit with a baseball bat, getting freezed to death, also getting jump scared.
tried to escape, but they couldn't. Mr. Meat liked to travel with fantasy, so before killing, he cut one leg to the victims for his collection.
He cut all their legs off.
Cut 7 legs.
He cut all their legs off. Oh man, they must be legless while they were dead. Oh, he cut your legs off.
One day, a chemistry and biotechnology graduate professor came to dinner. Mr. Meat threatened him, told him to take his books and bring them to his house for a project in the old water installation.
Gee, do you feel really bad? Gee, man, what's wrong with you? What are you gonna get science for?
One day, a girl who goes to college came to her house to find a job in his restaurant.
Yeah, I also want to know why is that girl in there? Why did she came to Mr. Meat?
Mr. Meat hired her to have someone for his project. He was working on it with the professor. He put her to sleep with a sleeping pill and locked her in a cell as a hostage.
Oh.
Mr. Meat is there now, but he doesn't mind the restaurant anymore. And he always eats raw meat.
What's up with the skull in his face? What's up with the skull in his face?
Meat, as if he was a zombie. But Mr. Meat managed to finish his terrible project. The professor, after years, managed to genetically modify the animals, and they made a laboratory under the well. In fact, that well is not normal. There isn't water. The professor explained to him how to change living things. He is making experiments in secret, and he is planning to do it even with humans, even with the girl in the
by turning people into pigs?
Cell, and he doesn't want the girl to be taken away, so he organized a plan.
Oh, I would take her away from the really insane man who eat raw meat and kill both his wife and his daughter just because his wife been doing drugs behind his back.
A riddle, hiding keys in unimaginable places. It's impossible.
Yep, I got to that.
He has already done an experiment.
Yeah, what the heck is all that pig?
He has a modified pig. It is carnivorous and attacks men.
Jeez.
It is the professor.
Professor?
However, there is another man who is coming to Mr. Meat's house.
Yeah, the player of the game, that's me.
He really seems intent on finding the girl.
Yep, I used that phone call police.
Wait. You hear the police. It's coming.
Of course they're coming. To arrest Mr. Meat. I got Mr. Meat arrested. So I saved the girl from him. Yeah, guys. Anyway, guys, that was a good video of the true story of Mr. Meat, guys. I hope you guys enjoy that. Now I know the true story of Mr. Meat. On how his relationship is going and how he became obsessed with freaking meat. And did some projects on some humans to turn them into pigs. So he can cut them as pigs and sell them to people. And also cut people up and then sell their body parts to them. Yeah, guys. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please subscribe at the comment below. Leave a like, guys, and also share with your friends, guys. Read the description, and also hit the bell, guys. Anyway, guys, I enjoyed this video so far. I really enjoyed it. I like the part when he's having a good relationship with the woman named Chloe, and they have a daughter. They didn't tell me the name of the daughter, but it doesn't matter. She's already dead now. Well, anyway, guys, see you later. Bye. I'll get started on playing Mr. Meat, guys. Anytime.
From here on earth, please hear my verse. Cause yeah, they said it, but I said it first.